Less than 2,000 people live in Tornillo, Texas, a town on the eastern edge of El Paso County. This one quiet community was almost filled with farmers for cotton, wheat, alfalfa, and other crops. Now it is filling up with used vehicles that are on their way to Mexico. Residents are outnumbered by the thousands of salvage vehicles being towed through the town every month bound for the Tornillo port of entry.
I think at one point Mexico was accepting about 1,000 cars a day, and then they put a significant reduction on that number because they didn't want to flood their market with a lot of these vehicles from the United States. And I think at one point it was down to 100 vehicles a day.
Tornillo residents are concerned about how the new industry is changing their community.
The amount of traffic that goes by the front of the house, which is terrible because a lot of those guys are pulling 2 or 3 cars and parts are falling off of them, and it's just it's going to be a hazard. It's a hazard for us.
I've had people parked in front of on the outside part of my property, and I had to call the sheriff on them.
El Paso County put up parking signs to keep traffic flowing and not cause issues for local farmers.
That's what we did throughout the port of entry, is where these vehicles were parking. We put up no parking signs to provide some relief for the residents who are being impacted by these vehicles that were parking very close to their property.
Bettis said he expects that the Tornillo port of entry will remain as a primary crossing for used vehicles being imported into Mexico until it grows to have more commercial and commuter traffic. Idalia Suarez reporting for Borderzine.